Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of me playing Sylbyte. So, continuing from where we left off, Iceland, the boring boss, tries to go all out on us when Naomi crashes the carriage that we were previously riding onto the building that Iceland was attacking from. Iceland tries to be big and scary with her sword, but Naomi defeats her in one hit. After that, Iceland believes our story and we hang out with her for a bit. She talks about how she's the protector of the three villages in that area and blah blah blah. The main takeaway is the origins that almost got wiped out by the Electromanians. After we travel to this cherry blossom place with a temple, we get snuck up on by this samurai woman, and we see that Naomi is already taken hostage. We try to explain, but she just really doesn't like Electromanians, so we are forced to engage into battle with her. For her first phase, she isn't constantly attacking like all the other bosses. Instead, there's a gap between her attack where she travels in a square shape and releases a bunch of slashes and fires a big one directly at us. During this phase, the randomness of the slashes got to me, but mostly overall, it was a fun stage and I found the sweet spot to get it over with. The best way is to stay at the bottom right of the pathway so your shots are in tandem with her hitbox, and when she does attack, you must move quickly to the right and go through the slashes and return to the position. Overall, not a bad phase at all. For her second phase, she first she fires three different waves of slashes. The first one is a bunch of scattered slow ones. The second wave is a bunch of scattered slashes that move quickly instead. And the third one is a big slash that is aimed at you that moves slightly faster than the first one, but slower than the second. And to top it off, after the slashes are launched, a snake will align horizontally with our position and attack us after a short delay. The best way I was able to beat this boss was to wait at the bottom of the screen and look for the gaps after I dodged the fast slashes. For her final attack, she fires a bunch of random pellets. Yay, we get another one of these. This one is much more preferable than the other ones in my opinion. She fires the pellets in bursts of three, and the way that it works is that some pellets will be slow, others a medium pace, and others fast. It allows for a coordinated movement of placing yourself where the slow ones are moving to allow yourself to dodge. My final thoughts on this fight is that they actually did really well. Let's see how much I enjoyed it. Are we so dead ass right now? I'm sorry, but like, are we being so serious right now? 1 HP? 1 HP? Are we serious? Okay, okay. At least we did it. Insane difficulty. I mean, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it was still, um, well, I'm not saying that it was bad. No, not at all. The hell is this? I'm really just adding everything now. It's crazy. Yeah, Leptomian. But like, yeah, honestly, like that boss fight was actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it a good amount, I'd say. Let's just check. Let's see. Let's see. Insane mode. Yep, right there. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it also took me like an hour or so for Iceland, this boss is way more preferable to her because like it actually introduced something unique to it, I guess, and it had more consistent patterns and less faults than Iceland fight. It's kind of crazy how I was able to get her to just 1 HP and die, but still manage to win afterwards. Like, if I had a nickel every time this happened to me, I would have two nickels, which is odd that it happened twice. A little closing thought about the game is that when I looked back at Iceland fight, they actually fixed her ice spike attack, which is good to see, and actually revamped her drawing. They also changed the sprites for the different characters in the game, which is also a good thing. It allows the mini profile on the side of the screen when fighting to actually match the sprite during the cutscenes. Still, they didn't make any other changes to Iceland, which is very disappointing because her fight is pretty lackluster. The main difference between this one and why I like it and the Iceland fight because it makes more sense that than a girl just making a blizzard. Not to mention that it introduced some new stuff that goes with the boss fight. Even though this boss may not have been oriented or dubious, it was still a fun boss fight that I can see myself coming back to and playing again. Hey, I just wanted to say, if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit like 10 subscribers by the end of the year. It would mean the world to me. Thank you.